What's good, Capricorns? Thanks for tuning in. All right, so Cappies, this is going to be your extended timeless tarot reading. I know you guys needed a little extra attention this time around. Hey, who is that? I can't see your name. Shout out to my moderator that just joined the room. What's up, gang? Cappy gang. My beautiful sea goats. All right, so Cappies, man, when I was trying to get ready, I was in preparation for your reading a while ago. Okay, so first of all, I feel like you guys have had so many delays and setbacks and interruptions, disturbances, all kind of shit, man. When I was trying to get to your reading, first of all, my iPad took like 5 hours to fucking charge, which is wild because it never ever takes that long. But I know it's all about divine timing and just getting you guys prepared, getting me prepared, spirit, making it happen when it was supposed to happen. Had so many downloads. That last little reading, that tidbit I did for you guys on the individual signs, I felt like it wasn't enough. I felt like you guys needed some more. Then I had some Capricorns reach out to me. So yeah, and you guys always show me a lot of support on the timeless Capricorn readings. So I just felt like I wanted to just give back to you guys with some more messages. So, man, Cappy, you guys have been through it. You've been holding it down though, because you are the GOAT in all ways that it means. You know what I mean? Like, I am so lost for words because it's just so much shit I gotta say. So we might be on here for a little minute. So yeah, Cappy. First of all, I feel like, and if you cross watching because you want to hear something mean about Capricorns, this ain't the read for you. I feel like a lot of you guys have been in this prison of loyalty for far too long. And I feel like it's because you guys get this bad rap about being cold or distant or selfish or whatever. And I really don't feel like you guys are. I know there could be some selfish Capricorns or whatever, but we talking, this message is for the ones who have just been giving, and almost trapped into this place of always giving. Always being like the go-to person and never really having nobody fuck with you as tough as you fuck with them. But I feel like Spirit has sent you guys some people who are going to prove that analogy to be wrong. There are going to be some people that step in for you Capricorns, and they are going to be loyal. They're going to match your loyalty. They're going to match your ambition. They're not going to try to hold you back. Because a lot of you guys had people come into your lives and they wanted you to be like many versions of them. What I mean, like maybe you had a certain energy, like where people wanted to keep you from truly expressing who you are because it was too strong. They wanted you to just kind of like play small, because one thing about you Capricorn is you real quiet about certain things. You have a lot of tolerance. You're very resilient. So you have been putting up with a lot of shit, and I feel like people wanted to keep you in this quiet space. They wanted to keep you closed off so that the rest of the world, or just other people besides their like small view, couldn't see you. Like your relationships, some of your interpersonal relationships, like friendships, romantic relationships, all that shit, just people always trying to keep you playing small, Capricorn. And every time you had a big dream and you expressed it to somebody, I feel like somebody tried to shoot that down or brush you off. They didn't want your strength or your power until they needed it for them. And I feel like you got to this point where you really started to like wake up from some slumber. And it's just like now it's like you on fire now, Cappy, and I want you to really stay confident. Don't worry about the lack of support you have from others. Don't worry about relationships that have failed due to you having to pull back. Because that's definitely the vibe I'm getting, is that you have been really holding yourself back from showing who you truly are because you didn't want to surpass certain people, or you had ideas that other people may have had, and out of being loyal to a fault, you kept your ideas under your hat because you didn't want people to feel like you were being competitive with them or you were showing off or whatever. But that shit is lame, and anybody that's in your life shouldn't want you to play small to be around them, because anybody that knows a true evolved developed Capricorn knows that when they're operating at their highest capacity, it's good for the whole team. And I feel like you even had a team of people around you that did not like your power. You probably even, like, I'm hearing some of you guys had allowed people to live in your homes rent free, little bit of responsibility because you wanted them to get a leg up on life. And these people even fought you in your own homes and made you feel like you were a prisoner in your own home just because you were helping them. It's like a lot of the people that you helped, Capricorn, turned out to be like a frenemy, some type of fake ass entity in your life that was always trying to shoot you down behind the scenes. And a lot of you guys ignored your intuition with this. You saw this happening, but you wanted to be loyal, so you kind of like brushed it off as maybe you being pessimistic or tripping, but actually you weren't. And I feel like yeah, Spirit's saying that's some bullshit and it's time to step away from that vibe. That's not who you are. Also, Capricorn, people just see you as that mountain climbing goat, but you're a sea goat as well. So you can dive to the deepest of emotions and you can feel emotions. You're extremely intuitive, um very attuned to the occult and all of those things. So you know what's happening behind the scenes. A lot of you guys are high priestesses and high priests as well. You know what's up. And so it's like you're just at this point now where you like, I don't give a fuck who I offend by being who I am. And if people make you feel like you're disloyal for being who you are, then how loyal are they to you and your evolving and your growth? All right, let's get into the cards, guys. All right, straight away at the bottom of the deck, you got the Six of Swords. A lot of peace of mind is being restored to you. You're being given the green light to move forward in a lot of ways, Capricorn. I feel like you just ready to take flight. Yeah. With the Page of Wands coming out and the Seven of Swords in reverse, you are definitely ready to take a new journey. All these sneaky people and stuff, the mask have fell off and you are seeing everybody for who the fuck they truly are. You are not blind. You're no longer self-sabotaging by trying to hold on to unrealistic expectations that people have placed on you. People, victory is yours. I feel like your immediate family, and this could just be like your kids or just the people that really fuck with you tough, like family that you have built outside of your bloodline. Those are the ones that are going to be there to celebrate with you because those were the ones that held you down. You got the King of Wands. So you really showing and proving you're evolving at a high speed. You start off at the Page of Wands, now you're the King of Wands. So you really in this fiery ass energy, like I said, just ready to go, getting things done, Cappy. You are very royal too. And I know you know this. Like, you have this regalness about you that you have to start affirming and stepping into, and stop being like this shy little helper. Like, you're not a helper. Like, yes, you can nurture and you can help, but you're a boss, Capricorn. Like, you rule the 3D realm. Business, corporations, structure, all of these things are characteristics that embody who a Capricorn truly is. And I feel like what's happening now is that you're finally showing that. And this is shocking people who really played you small. You gotta leave some people out in the cold too, Cappy. Because I feel like in the past, people had no problem leaving you out in the cold at all. They just kind of felt like, I'm hearing, you were disposable. You know, like, oh, I could just throw this on to Cappy and they'll be back, or they'll be there when I get back. And I feel like you had a lot of in and outs in your life by people who really didn't respect you or appreciate you. And then every time you started to pull your energy back, those people will step forward, breadcrumb you into back into some codependent type bullshit, and then you'd be going through this loop or whatever. And now that you're leaving them out in the cold, or really speaking, they are shocked. 10 of Wands jumps out in reverse. So see, look, Happy, you gotta stop thinking that you gotta do everything. A lot of people don't see the shit you do because you do things behind the scenes. You're not a bragger. You got the 8 of Cups here, so you're walking away from burdens and just carrying other people's shit just because you can do it. And people were like giving you mundane little bullshit ass tasks that they could have done themselves, but they was too busy doing other shit. So then when you started to boss up, because one thing about Capricorn is you guys have like that Benjamin Button syndrome, where it's like you start off as this old grumpy elder as a child. Like, as a child, everything just was like almost, I'm hearing, beneath you. Like, you just would shake your head even at adults as a child. And then you start to blossom into this youthful, lively person as you get older. So you have a reverse aging type of thing going on. But you also have the 10 of Pentacles right here. So yeah, Cappy, it's like, I want you to know that finances are going to be stable. Your family is going to be fine. Your energy is grounded. This 10 of Pentacles really screams Capricorn to me right now. And I feel like you guys are really stepping into this. The only thing is you, Cappy, with the Temperance in reverse, you got to shake some shit off. Because I feel like there was a lot of bad juju thrown towards you. Like, by motherfuckers you didn't even know. I'm hearing coworkers, and some of you guys don't have coworkers because some of you guys are self-employed. So you just had people in general who felt like you were competition for them, just really throwing bad juju at you. You had those people that you walked away from and you dropped. These people were throwing bad juju at you, knowing damn well when they was in your life, you was a rock for them. You looked out for them when they couldn't look out for themselves. You would get up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and take that call, answer the door for people, look out for people. And nobody ever gives you credit because they started to treat you like an emotional dumpster. Just like they could just dump all their burdens onto you, and you should just roll with it because you should be honored that they even reach out to you. And see, that's one of the things that you guys fuck up doing, Cappy, is you be so loyal to people that you let them think that. And it's almost like a double-edged sword with people, because what you do, Cappy, is low-key like a mind fuck. And I don't want to give away too many of y'all jewels, but it's like you allow people to see you as this innocent child, because that's who you truly are on the inside. But you give them a just enough rope to hang themselves. You give them a lot of leeway. You give people just VIP access to your life, and because you really want this energy, family, people to share your abundance with, people to give to, just you just like that camaraderie and that family feeling. So I feel like you guys had a lot of people in your lives that was treating you like that, and low key like underestimating you all the time. Even your parents will always underestimate you. And even you had to parent your parents. You had to parent your parents, and then your parents started to grow resentment towards you because you started to grow. You started to change. You started to step into your power, and you were no longer just that little emotional punching bag or dumpster that you had painted yourself to be, because you felt like that was loyalty. But I think you got tired. I'm hearing you got tired. You got the Six of Wands coming out. You got tired because that shit proved to be unsuccessful. Because in all honesty, you would probably be that shoulder or that rock for people, and then you would go to those same people when things were just heavy on you, or you was going through huge life changes. You was going through shit. And when you would go to these people, they would literally like brush off everything you're going through, change the subject on you, stare at their phone while you talking to them, not look out for you. You had circumstances, Cappy, I feel like, where you were probably reaching out to people with this Page of Cups here to offer them love and support, or a seat at your table, some type of offering, a love offering you were giving to people. This is friends and family and relationships, and people would ignore you because they thought you wanted something from them, because that's the only time they contacted you, is when they wanted something from you. So people would ignore you thinking that you were contacting them because you wanted something, when all you were really trying to do is strengthen the bond and keep everything successful, keep everything abundant, keep everything on point. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you were trying to do. Or you were just trying to show them you love them and you cared. And you were ignored by a lot of people for that, Capricorn. And now I feel like those same selfish and self-righteous people are seeing your blossom, and it's really pissing them off, because Eight of Swords in reverse, you're no longer trapped, Cappy. You're no longer in that self-imposed prison, or that prison of loyalty, that prison of kindness, where people had you feeling like you had to be kind even while they was shitting on you. You had people doing black magic on you behind your back, and still in your face trying to pretend like they loved you or they was loyal. Like, y'all been through a lot of shit. It's getting hot in here. Man, Cappy. Look at this. You got the Two of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles coming out. I feel like, Cappy, now that Jupiter is in your sign, even though Jupiter, I think, is retrograding right now in Capricorn, you are going to be juggling your blessings. Okay? You're going to be able to invest. I'm hearing stocks and bonds and putting money in places to grow. You're going to be able to have everything you need, because see, your real goal is this Nine of Pentacles. You want to be self-sufficient. You are self-sufficient. And so you could still be in this space where you're juggling home and work. So you're going to be finding a way to have both. But definitely, you got the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles. So abundance and success and stability is yours. And you need to claim that, Capricorn. You need to claim that. And then the 6 of Swords peeks his head out again to let you know this is what you're moving into, okay? You're moving into this abundance, this stability of home and finances, that security. People think that you're money hungry and all you care about is money, when actually what you only care about is stability all across the board. And we live in a material world. You can't go pay your bill, your light bill, with a fucking smile. You can't go pay your light bill with a hug. You gotta have stability. So when people say, oh, Capricorn just want money and da 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 da, no, you want stability. And in this realm that you live in, money is what brings stability, because you have to pay like you weigh. So fuck all the naysayers, Capricorn, because these people are choosing to misunderstand you. It's something about your energy, Spirit says, that makes people feel like they're not doing enough in their own lives, and so then they take that out on you. Strength in reverse, so they're weak. And you tend to attract a lot of weak people because they need something to stand on. But 8 of Cups jumps out again, and Spirit is like, no, walk away from that. You don't have to be the dumpster. You don't always got to be the mom friend. Motherfuckers was coming into your life with their burdens and their drama and their trauma bonding issues and their abandonment issues and their mental illness, where they were wicked with their mental illness. Not like somebody that just needs help. These are people who plot. And this is the type of shit you was dealing with, and they were weak. And they looked at you like you doing something for yourself is offensive to them. It's like every time you get ready to do something for yourself, people want you to give them an excuse. People wanted you to like run it by them. People were being disloyal to you right in your face, your own home, but then still had the nerves to try to make you be loyal to a disloyal ass situation. You got the Knight of Cups jumping out. So it's like you in this space now, Cappy, where you could be definitely ready for true love. Ready to get back out there. Ready to like love again. Because I feel like a lot of you guys have put love on hold because of all this bullshit you have been through. You started to put love on hold so that you could fix yourself. Get your finances in order. Get your home in order. You know? And now that is in order. It's in order. And I feel like with the Temperance in reverse, this is like the missing key. That love. And when I say love, let's not be fucking cliche here and talk about, well, oh, your kids love you, your mom love you, your friend love you. That's grand. That's great. And we're appreciative for all the love. But I feel like you need love where someone's going to see you for who you are. Someone you could feel safe and resting your crown around. Someone that you could be vulnerable with, that you know won't take that vulnerability and weaponize it against you. Oh, they're gonna be mad too, Cappy, because I'm hearing y'all can't have shit, Capricorn. Like, y'all know I'm always on astrology Twitter and all that shit. And every single time somebody posts a strength or a beautiful characteristic about Capricorns, you got a list of comments of people trying to redirect that to them and their sign and da 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 da. And me, like, I have been in this astrology shit for so long that the signs don't really mean shit to me. Like, I like signs, and you know, I rep my sign squad or whatever, but like, I see beyond the signs. It's just fun to poke fun at certain zodiac signs because I know it pisses them off. So maybe that's me being an asshole, but at the same time, people let these signs be their whole life, be their whole identity, you know. And I just feel like people have always treated you like you can't have shit. And if you get something, they got their hand out like, well, what about me? Well, where's mine? Well, why is everybody giving that to you and not to me? And they ain't even did the work you've done. They ain't even did the research you've done to get the ball rolling. They just sitting up mad at your accomplishments. They watching your pocket so tough that they losing focus on their own shit. You got those 7 of Wands in reverse with the Chariot in reverse. So it's time to let that guard down and slow down a bit now, Cappy. I feel like you've been fighting and fighting and fighting off the bullshit for so long. You had to have so much vigor and strength to like back people the fuck up out of your space, out of your business, out of your relationships, your life, your money, because a lot of people stay pocket watching your ass, Cappy, just so you know. And so now Spirit is saying, slow down, baby. Let me come in and take care of you. Let Spirit take the reins. It's okay to protect yourself and your interests and the things you worked hard for, but now Spirit is saying, slow down, okay? Take a break. Take a rest. Woo, she said, fucking Libras. We're going to get into the signs in a minute. Because I want to do an extensive read for you guys, so I hope y'all got some time. And it's like, even when you weren't fighting, okay, even when you weren't fighting and you had pulled away from the drama and you had taken a back seat to things, I feel like people were still trying to poke the bear. People really want to get a rise up out of you. And see, what they don't know about you, Cappy, is that with you being so resilient and being ruled by Saturn, you have a lot of patience and you can take a lot of blows. But once you've had enough, shit's gonna crumble around everybody who have been poking you. Because also with you being ruled by Saturn, you really don't have to take vengeance into your own hands and all that shit, because your ruler is the ruler of karma and time. So trust and believe that good old Daddy Saturn has been keeping track of all the wrongdoings that have been done to you and keeping track of all the shit that have been done behind your back. And you may not be blessed enough to see the karma for these people, but trust and believe that a lot of those people are getting what they gave to you, Cappy. Your strength is being restored right now. That's why Spirit is telling you to relax. Look at this. 5 of Pentacles in reverse now. It was in the upright earlier, so you're no longer misunderstood, Cappy. You don't give a fuck about fitting in. You never did. You just wanted like-minded individuals to rock with you, to roll with you, to support you, to love you, so you could do the same in return for them. And so now, like I said, you are about to find those people. And whether you don't or not, I feel like you have a huge ancestral backing that's going to give you that. Yeah, 3 of Cups in the upright. A lot of celebrations coming in now, Cappy. And you know this shit is well deserved. First of all, stop being so damn hard on yourself all the time. Don't you get exhausted for always putting stipulations and rules on yourself? You already got enough rules on you being governed by Saturn. But you start to be hard on yourself so that other people could walk all over you. You so misunderstood, though. Got the High Priestess and the Magician coming out in reverse. So this, to me, this is that bad juju. This is people fixated on you and hoping and praying and trying to manifest downfalls, trying to strip you of your power, trying to take away your power of manifestation through their mind fuckery. I'm telling you, a lot of you guys have been under the evil eye by people. People who may have a little magic under their belt, but they use it for the wrong shit. People who ain't even seeing things clearly. The high priestess in reverse represents like bitterness. Somebody that don't follow their intuition. The magician in reverse is manipulation. Somebody that uses their power for the wrong things. And I feel like I know in my heart a lot of that shit was directed towards you through people from your past with the judgment in reverse. People that wanted another chance to take another blow at you. And you just put up a block. You was like, that's enough. That is enough. You ain't giving out no more chances. You're not giving second chances. You've come into so much clarity. You had a lot of people who met you when things weren't solid in your foundation, and they tried to weasel their way in to continue the mind fuckery. And now these people, they don't know what to do. Okay? They don't know what to think. They don't even know anymore. They don't even know how to. Look at this. Justice in reverse. And who said Libra? Somebody said Libra in the comments. Justice in reverse. There was a Libra in your life, Cappy, that was real fucked up towards you. Purposely. I see this really foolish smirk on this person's face. Like, yeah, I'm going to do this to Cappy. Break them. Somebody really wanted to break you. Like a fucking pit bull or some shit. They wanted to break you. You were dished so many disjustices, man, like we talked about earlier. And yeah, this justice in reverse is definitely an arc. This is somebody that knows the right thing to do, but chooses not to. This is somebody in your life that was doing this to you constantly. You know? It was ridiculous. Look, this person was trying to block opportunities from you with the Eight of Wands in reverse. This person was a block. Right behind it, Ten of Swords. So all this person did was bring pain and heartache into your life. Betrayal, deceit. Like, it was just a lot of drama. And I feel like, Happy, you had nobody to talk to about it because everybody thinks you always have it all together. Sometimes you do have it together, Cappy, but it's because you have no choice but to have it together. You have no choice sometimes but to have it together. You're coming out here as the Queen of Swords in the upright position. So you've been through the ringer, like we said, but the sun follows it. It's like, damn, Cappy. This Queen of Swords just really hit me because I see you like going through so much shit, so much trauma, losing so many people. Some of you guys have actually lost like people you love to like death. People that you love, you had to just have a mental and emotional death of them take place in your heart so that you wouldn't go back to that. And so for a while you were just really hardened, ready to cut people's head off when they came to you with any bullshit. And I feel like you still in that space. Like anything that's not lining up, that don't look kosher, you cutting it off. You cutting it off because you tired of fighting. Nine of Wands in reverse. You done fighting for just normal decency from people. You done fighting to protect everything that you have earned. Because one thing about you, Cappy, is you're going to get out there and earn whatever you need to supply for yourself. Look, don't let nobody come in with no underhanded apologies and comments and childish communication to draw you out. Okay? Somebody is going to be coming in with this exact type of communication, but Spirit is saying don't even pay attention to it. Don't relive this. Don't give it another chance because you're showing up as the Emperor. Like I said, you're the boss. The Emperor is the boss. And the Emperor doesn't leave his throne to address petty shit. Okay? He just doesn't. Damn, it's hot. Yeah, you're going to leave these people trapped in their mind, wondering why you withdrew from them. Okay, you're gonna let these people play mind games with themselves, is what I'm hearing. Somebody out there still thinks they have a chance to put you back in this space. Look at this. King of Cups in reverse. This person could be a water sign or have heavy water in their chart somewhere. But this person is just very emotionally manipulative. Queen of Wands in reverse comes out with it. This person very jealous. This person don't see their own beauty. And so they don't want you to see yours. And if they gotta creep their ass into your life as this King of Cups in reverse, and this don't even have to be a man. It could be anybody, okay? It could be anybody with this energy. Just somebody that don't love themselves, don't feel good about themselves, so they try to project that onto other people. And they thought they was gonna project that shit onto you. They thought that they was going to pull on your heartstrings. But the thing is, Capricorn, is that the lessons you've learned have cut off that type of thing. Like, you don't walk around with your heart on your sleeve. So someone that's looking to emotionally manipulate you, they're gonna fall each time because you don't operate on emotions like that. You're practical. What makes sense? And what doesn't make sense to you is being all out of sorts emotionally, looking bad, feeling bad, and all this shit. And this Queen of Wands in reverse, if you know your tarot, definitely means that bad magic, that bad juju that they were sending to you. This person was fucked up in the heart. And this person wanted to create a trauma bond with you, and when you didn't, they got upset and they started to try to shoot at you. But you showing up, you coming out as the Empress. So like I said, success, abundance, beautiful things being attracted to you now that you have cut this cord. Ashe. With the damn death card here. Like I said, you cut the cord. You didn't let that shit live no more. You got the Hierophant. I'm sorry, the Hierophant right here too. The Hermit coming out with the death card. So like I said, you had to tuck yourself away to go through this transformation, to rebuild, to die and live again. And I feel like a lot of people wanted you to just stay down. They wanted you to take defeat by them. They don't even know why. Okay, they don't even fucking know why. So if you trying to rack your brain about, well, why would somebody? Because they're a false prophet with the Hierophant in reverse. They're disloyal. That's just how they move, Cappy. These people have a lot of loss in their life with the Six of Swords in reverse that holds them back. Heavy water energy again. You dealing with you were past tense. You were dealing with people who only looked at life as scarcity. Oh my God, I'm gonna lose this. I'm gonna lose control. I'm gonna lose control. Hierophant in reverse. I'm gonna lose control of Cappy if I don't try to mind fuck them and hold them back with me in this loss. People wanted to keep you in loss with them. They wanted to keep you in a state of constantly losing just because misery loves company. But you the Empress, baby. You're not taking no more losses. You already had the Emperor in the upright. So some of you guys are going to be coming into that divine partner who's going to hold you up in high regards. That's going to rule with you, protect you. Okay, like, because I feel like, Cappy, you've always had to play the masculine and feminine role. The feminine role, though, is something that you rarely get to show to people. You even attracted men who were like, had a princess syndrome where you were always being chivalrous to them. Like, it's like, damn, you just could never just be that vulnerable flower that is nurtured and taken care of, because everybody in your life just came in to lean on you for strength or to have you fucking pick them up all the time. And that's over, Cappy. That's over. over. It's time. Spirit said with that high priestess. I'm sorry, with the empress. It's time for your ass to start taking good care of yourself. Stop feeling so damn guilty every time you want to do something for yourself. Stop feeling guilty when you don't feel like giving to people. Stop letting people talk to you and come at you all kind of sideways, and then when you set the boundary or set the tone, they either ignore it and act like you never said nothing, or they try to guilt you into taking that guard down, or to lowering that boundary. And you already know that every time you've lowered a boundary for somebody, it never turned out right. You got people that you didn't even do no physical or mental or spiritual harm to, that's just mad at you just because of the boundaries you have in place in your life. And those boundaries that you have in place is because of experience. So you can't deal with people who don't know experience. Oh shit, sorry y'all. You can't deal with people who don't experience shit, because they're gonna always be trying to shoot you down and lower your standards and blah blah blah. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Look at all these beautiful major arcanas that's coming out for you. These are divine changes. This is like shit just working in your favor and you don't even know how, Cappy. But we already know why, because you got that spirit team that's behind you. Now, right behind this Wheel of Fortune, you got the Five of Swords. And this Five of Swords comes out for you a lot. It's come out for you in the last two readings. Now, hold on, let me hit the weed, because I'm going to talk about this. Five of Swords here with the Three of Swords in reverse. Look, Cappy. Somebody that you have healed from, okay? The betrayal, the disloyalty, the lies, the backstabbing, the slander, you've healed from that. And they see this here with the Five of Swords. And if you know your tarot, you know the Five of Swords, it's not no peachy keen ass vibe. This is a one-upmanship. This is somebody that's going to do whatever they got to do to win. This person wants to win at all costs. So they see you healing. And if they don't see you, they can energetically feel it. And to be quite honest, the motherfucker's nosy anyway. So they see that you're healing and that you're standing in your power and that you're bouncing back. And then with the Fool here, you taking new chances on yourself. But this is somebody that wants to come to you and rip open this wound again. This is somebody who's going to communicate to you, in such a way to draw you into verbal battles. They're going to try to bait you into little petty ass arguments that aren't going to lead anywhere. They're going to draw you into short-lived victories. They're going to act like the situation is healed, and then right when you let them back in, boom, they want to take they want to disarm you. Look, you strong enough to take on this battle, but you don't need to. It's useless. It'll be a short-lived victory if you do, because then it'll take you out of that peace of mind that you already see you've had. And with the Hermit here and the Death card, it's like, no, stay in this transformative space, this transformative energy where you're evolving spiritually. I keep saying the Hierophant. The Hermit is very wise, Cappy. So you're very wise. Why do you think people come to you for guidance or for advice about shit? Because you're wise. Well, now you need to use that wisdom for yourself. You got to start saying no. You can't be interacting with people who broke you already or who tried to break you. It's time to step away from that. New things are calling you here, Cappy. You have the Lover coming out with the Fool. So this new journey that you're about to embark on, Cappy, is actually going to be full of divine connections, not attachments. Attachments drain you. Connections empower you. These are going to be contracts that go in the right for you, Cappy. All right, let's see. Yeah, Six of Cups in reverse. You don't care about the past no more. You got the Page of Pentacles up here in the upright. It's all about good news coming in. I'm telling you, detaching from the past and from codependent connections and from trauma bonds and all that shit is actually what's going to give you that stability. The Pentacle is your energy. Ashe, this is going to be you getting that call about that grant for school, about that small business loan that you thought maybe you missed an opportunity with. But with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, these are things that are going to actually turn around, and you're just going to be like, damn, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think it could, that was a loophole. What like, yes, Cappy, good things are here for you, and you're deserving of them. Okay? Stay away from confusing ass connections. People who bait you for attention and then run once you give it to them. You know, like those weirdo motherfuckers that'll hit you up asking you something, or you talking to them and they leave you on red and you done wasted time. Because the worst thing for Capricorn is to waste time. We don't like to waste time, energy on nobody. Time is money and time is stability for Cappies. So yeah, stay away from those people who do that, who try to triangulate you. You know, try to do shit to make you jealous or do shit to make you chase them. Somebody wants you to chase them. Cappy, somebody mad because you ain't chasing them. And Cappy, you need to not try to make people chase you either. Be firm and clear with your communication. What do you want? Say it. Speak it. It's time to grow beyond these worldly ass ways that have people so fucked up and unhappy and don't have relationships and don't have solid friendships now, because a lot of people come into people's lives and they try to play games like they played in other relationships with you. Even some of your friends try to play the same games they played in romantic relationships with you, and you just like, what? Like, a lot of shit, Cappy, you reflect on after the fact, because you kind of just like are that, like, you know, like that hippie, that chill ass person that just let everybody be. So embodying that energy sometimes makes people think that you don't have standards, that you don't have boundaries, that you don't have wants, needs, or whatever. So they get so used to you just doing that. That shit is over. Try to read the comments. All right. All right, Cappy, let's get into the Kipper real quick. I'm telling you, I'm also hearing that you got some people that are like, pretending to be someone they're not. You know, you got some people trying to check your temperature too. Keep your cards close to your chest at this time, Cappy, because it's going to reveal a lot to you, and then you'll be thankful that you didn't be too open, okay? Because a lot of people are pocket watching you, time clocking you, all kind of weirdo shit, micromanaging you, projecting their shit onto you, like as if you was the mom that abandoned them or the mom that hurt them, and you ain't even done nothing to nobody. All right, let's see what the Kipper got. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. You got unexpected income coming out, Cappy. And what did we talk about with that Page of Pentacles, that Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles? You're going to get some blessings coming in, Cappy. And it's going to be something that you didn't even know. And I feel like it's going to be a nice blessing. It's going to give you that energy, that chance to rest. Because you have been working a lot. You've been doing a lot, Cappy. Whether people see it or not. And then and then look what just jumped out and stood up. Thief. See what I mean? That Five of Swords. That person that'll do anything. Somebody in that Seven of Swords we had earlier. So look, watch your blessings right now, Cappy. Watch that shit. Check your online banking accounts. Change your passwords to certain shit. Set up a lot of alternative security methods for things. Because I feel like somebody, like I said, pocket watches you. And they want to take from you. Now, we know that some of you guys are so closed off that nobody really can't get too physically close to you to take anything from you. So this unexpected income could be like this new lease on life that you're getting. You need to protect that too, because like I said with that Five of Swords, somebody just want to come in and break you again. You know, like they say in the hood back in the day, break yourself. When they about to rob you or jack you, like we used to call it, somebody want to jack you, Cappy. And they probably want to jack your spirit. They want to jack your finances. They want to jack your joy, your peace of mind. You know? And it's kind of low-key contradictory to what I was saying earlier about protection and everything and spirit coming in to protect you. But also, I feel like this is like you having to do your own physical things too. You have to do your part. Because it's just some people, Cappy, that I feel like don't have the best intentions for you. You got the official person, so I feel like you standing upright. Like I said, this is for the Capricorns that are evolved and developed. These are for you. This reading is for you guys. So you're standing in your power. You're trying to do the right thing. But all the while, motherfuckers is just still watching whatever you do, trying to find a way to steal your happiness, your joy, because they are broken inside. They are broken themselves. So, of course, they don't want no fool-ass person around them when they broken and they living low and pretending to be happy. Mature man in the reverse. So, some of you need to fucking not have no joint accounts with old boy, whether y'all been together 20 years or not. Some of y'all need to stop dealing with people that you got, relationship partners that you got a mother. Because I feel like a lot of the men that you deal with got some angst with their mom, but it ain't even with their mom. It's with their father, but they chose to take it out on their mom because their mom is more available and present. They can't reach their dad, so they take it out on the women that they date as a way of taking it out on their mom. They childish, like we saw with the Page of Cups in reverse. They ain't good with money. They irresponsible. They don't want to hold themselves down, so they're looking for somebody else to. They're still a man-child. Stuck in baby boy syndrome. And then they see your ass abundant and standing upright. Right? So then they want to come in and siphon off of your ass. Look at this shit. Nah. This person might look. Look. This person I'm also hearing is going to present themselves like an official person. They're going to dress the way, they're going to talk the talk, they're going to pretend to walk the walk while they're in front of you. But behind closed doors, this is who they really are. And I'm also hearing that if you were to tap into the other people that this person knows, they would express to you this energy of this person. Yeah, they showing you this, but the people that know this person, like, oh no, this person a crook, this person is fake, this person a thief, this person is shady, this person always falling out with people, like this person just got a whole lot of bullshit going on. But it's always that one little weak bitch, you know, that wanna help this motherfucker. Like the one behind him that enables him, you know, props him up and sends him out into the world to look good so that he can take from other people and then bring back to her little goofy ass. But that's enough about them. Yeah. Occupation in reverse. So you like, yeah, you ain't gonna have to work as hard no more with this unexpected income coming in, Cappy. You're gonna be able to chill. And I feel like this is a well-deserved break. And this motherfucking thief, immature man, ain't got nothing going for himself. Ain't got no occupation. So when he call your ass while he in the car and then he gotta hang up when he get in the house, he ain't going in to work. He ain't got shit to do. But wait until old girl give him the green light to make a move. Okay, let's keep it real. Imprisonment coming out in reverse. Yeah. I'm telling you, Cappy, you have been set free from anything that was tying you to pain and hurt and just feeling stuck. And like I said, we already talked about imprisonment of loyalty, imprisonment of kindness, and loyalty to a fault, and feeling stuck in a box. Like, nah, those ties that bind you have been broken, Ashe. And you got to claim that, walk in that, and live in that, and stop allowing anxiety and feeling like you are doing something wrong for taking care of yourself, because in the past you have been taught that taking care of yourself before others was wrong. You're breaking that. That's over. Yeah, Ashe. And you closing out the Kipper with the high honor card. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. You have high honor. What did I say? High regard. Your spirit guides, they're fighting for you. They're protecting you. Okay. Woo, I just got a good chill. All right, let's get another deck, guys. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to decide. I am going to do a love spread for you guys. But I don't want to get straight into love. Let me see. Let's look at the Akashic Tarot so we can see just maybe something in the background. You know, some of you guys may be worried about what happened or karmic things, and you know, let's just get some more information for you guys. I know this is a long ass reading. Damn, we already at an hour, y'all. My bad. Hey, it's Saturday. Shit. Relax, Cappy. You always gotta be on the clock. I'm saying that as I'm on the clock. Y'all don't listen to my ass. Oh, listen to me. Shit. Be here all night. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for coming in, giving Capricorn good, solid messages. Damn, 5 a.m. in London? Okay. You got paths unknown. Spirit says stop there. And this card came out in reverse. 8 of Scrolls. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay. 8 of Scrolls. It came out in reverse, but I'm gonna hold it in the upright just for the sake of you know, vision or whatever. You may find yourself very undecided and hesitant to move in any direction when this card is reversed. It's not only a time to look into the dark, but also a time for looking backward. The path on your left is partially illuminated by the sun and calls you to investigate it. It leads to a past or past life relationship, talent, or experience. If you look into this history and go back to resolve the issue or reconnect with that past person, occupation, or deed, you'll open the way to future success, and your decisions will become clearer. No matter the reason why you're hesitant, you challenge yourself to now break free from fear and inertia. It's amazing how many unexpected opportunities can pop up into your future when you look behind you, and how much you can bring to light when you step into the dark. So, okay, we talked about reaching out to people from the past. I don't think they're talking about the negative people from the past. This is those past experiences, like we talked about, that have given you this new way of thinking. This is like stepping into the person that you were before everybody tried to break you. Everybody tried to impose and dump on you their ideologies of you and what they think you should be and who and how you should live. This is you revisiting talents and skills and artistic expressions that you had placed on hold or that you had dropped altogether because you were so busy trying to pick up the pieces of everything that had been broken away from you. It's time to look back at those things. That's where you're going to find that solidarity at. That's where you're going to find that power. And that's where this great fortune, like it talks about, this success is going to reignite. This is a reignition of the old you, because a lot of your dreams lay dormant because of the experiences that you've had. You got to get back to your creativity, Capricorn, because as you ruling the 3D realm, you can create anything out of nothingness, okay? That's why you're ruled by the devil, which is actually the Baphomet, as above, so below, that balance, that duality. So you definitely know how to manifest things out of nothing. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you for sticking in this long. Truly appreciate you. I feel like, Cappy, the good deeds that you've done are going to pay off now. Okay, beloveds? I feel like you're stepping into a space where people are really going to see the beautifulness of you, the genuineness of you, the kindness of you that other people had taken for granted or ignored altogether. Okay, guys? You guys you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Oh my God, Cappy. Look at you guys. All right, let me find it. Yes, boom, Ashe. As soon as I opened the book, it went to that page. I'm telling you, this is a divine message for you guys. I got a little excited. Hold up. All right. told y'all, stop being so hard on yourself. Stop overthinking everything. Okay, let me stop fussing at y'all. Do not question things so much. You are on the right track. Ashay. You are facing the right way. Stop overthinking it. It's happening, and you are closer than you think. You are exactly where you need to be, and things are moving at the perfect speed. Do not rush it. That chariot in reverse, like we talked about. Now is not the time to be impatient. Now is the time to walk steady. There is no rush. What you're building is being built. What you have planted soon will blossom. With every new day, a new brick is being laid. You have come a long way. The foundations are steady. Now all that is needed is for you to trust and keep walking forward. If a thought that things should be moving faster enters your head, that is just your ego comparing your rising to someone else. Comparison is not your friend. Stay in your lane, water your own garden, knowing that your time to bloom will soon come. You are already doing it. Keep going. Shay, didn't we already say this? Come on, y'all. We already said this. Cappy, stop being so hard on yourself. Allow yourself to be happy. I told you your ancestors are carrying you. There's things being built for you in other realms, okay? Look, it's almost like this dude, this woman is walking up a mountain, like, and you are the mountain climber. And it's okay to say to your guides, and only to your guides, not these fucking mere mortals or muggles. It's okay to say to your guides, I need to rest. I'm going to listen to you, and I'm going to sit down and let you lead me. Now, that doesn't mean cut off your mental capacity to manifest through your third eye. That just means don't become obsessed and worried about the outcomes. Know and speak in certainties. We know that these things are being built up in your favor. You've had too many divine ass messages that actually say this. With the high honor here, okay? You had the Wheel of Fortune, things turning in your favor. The Page of Pentacles, good news about finances coming in. The Death and the Hermit, this beautiful transformation that's coming in. The Six of Swords, peace of mind coming through. Clarity, Eight of Swords in reverse. You're no longer trapped. You have the Sun that came out earlier with the Queen of Swords, so you're definitely in your power. And things are moving forward in divine order for you, okay? With the Chariot in reverse, that's that divine order. That's where you have to release your control issues, Cappy. Because some of you can be fucking bossy. Trying to hurry up and move things along. But at the same time, it's like you know patience because you know Saturn. And the thing is that's that internal struggle that I'm seeing in this Two of Pentacles. That's the struggle that I'm seeing here. Is you fighting against the current, trying to juggle everything, knowing damn well that when you sit back and chill and think and make a plan, that's when things start to unfold. Because you are a magician, Cappy, so you have to fucking like train your mind to be patient, because you know that Saturn got your back. You know your ancestors got. It's like so many different forces and different guides and shit is working as a whole to make things turn out divine for you. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles here. And then look, you had the 10 of Wands in reverse. Spirit saying, chill out. Stop carrying all this. Let me help you. Ain't nobody gonna help you like Spirit. But what Spirit will do is, I'm hearing, is send in the right people in this realm to open those doors that they have already built for you. It's like that tribe we talked about earlier, those people that you're going to be linking with, that will definitely support you in a very fair and just way. It won't be some underhanded motives. It won't be ulterior motives for like why they want to be in your life. Like they just really think you dope and they love you, and it's a genuine connection. It's a genuine bond. And these are the people that spirit is going to send in to help you ascend to the next level in this material realm. But in the 5 and above D, you're already evolving with this energy. That fucking death card definitely talks about that evolution. That's so evolution to the 5D. Okay, let's get another card, guys. Thank you again, Cappies, because I swear, every time I used to do individual sign readings, the Capricorn readings will always have the most views and thumbs up. And I just thought that that was so dope of you guys. To, you know, tap in with me. Okay. Let's see what's on the shadow side for you guys, Cappy. Yo, you gotta like, and you know, sometimes I get trapped in my mind, right? And it's like you so busy trying to like build your own self in your own mind, and you're on this journey that's customized to you, right? You tend to sometimes not really see the outside world. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's like, you know, the outside world is there, but then it's like everybody has this shadow work they have to do, this internal work. So it's kind of like you lose sight of everything around you, and you have this tunnel vision of you trying to maintain and keep everything together and just be stable and enjoy life. You know what I mean? And it's so funny I said that, because at the bottom of your deck is blind to pain. And maybe that's kind of what I meant. Like, you get to this point in your journey where you tired of pain, where you don't want to resonate with pain anymore. You only want to resonate with power and beauty and just finally feeling fucking good. You know what I mean? But you don't want to like be so blind to pain that when you experience it, you don't learn from it, or you can't recognize that in other people and be good to those people and help them. Because even though we're evolving and we're all on our own journey, sometimes you can see somebody in pain and you need to kind of like reach back and like let them know everything's all right. Sometimes you got to do that, Cappy. All right, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Was that the message then, Spirit? Spirit said that was the message. Blind to pain. All right. Oh, well, she moved it. Okay, hold up. Whew. Is this me? Is this me? And naked before the stars. Oh, I love to be naked and beneath the stars. Before the stars, beneath the stars, whatever. And like, a beautiful thing for you to do, Capricorn, is be naked in the sun. Let the sun like beam on your yoni. Let the moonlight cast upon your yoni. Like, be in nature, naked and free. That's like the ultimate grounding Like, I like to do the grounding where, you walk barefoot in the sand or the water or the mud or the grass, leaves of that, and, those things. But I'm telling you, there's nothing more satisfying and fulfilling and freeing like being naked in the earth, in the cosmos, like, and you have the ability to do that. Okay, let's read Is This Me? Cuz I feel like you guys have changed so much. Like, you have been looking in the mirror like, damn, is this me? Like, who? Like, but this may be something totally different. But this is just my intuitive feeling. The book may say something totally different, but I just feel like you've really been checking in with yourself. Like, damn, is this me? Because, like, you've been really changing. You know what I mean? Like, really changing. Like, it's crazy. All right. This card says, I cannot recognize myself, but I'm still me. This card is not about an affirmation, but rather a question. Is this me? Can I recognize myself? Maybe yes, maybe no. But for sure, I lost the road I had once, the last time I stopped to really think about it. In my heart, I feel maybe like the high school girl that went to the prom, but truly, I am now 45 and weigh thrice. Okay, remember we talked about that Benjamin Button syndrome? And okay, that talks about that. Um, I feel my true self as the kid that wanted to play soccer with the Real Madrid. All this all this while punching numbers on a Excel file out in an insurance office. It is not necessarily something negative as a dream lost or corrupted. I could see myself as love and the most important thing in my life. But actually, I have a very well paid job that makes me travel, and I sleep alone in hotel rooms. When did we last look at ourselves in a mirror? Do we like what we are? Make no excuses, because the choices which made what we are our true responsibility. If an old dream is dead, it's time to dream anew. If the old dream is alive, it's time to go back to it. Oh my God, Cappy. Oh my God. And we just talked about renewing those dreams. You gotta get creative again. This part struck me. It says, in my heart, I feel maybe like the high school girl that went to prom. But truly, I am 45 and I weigh thrice. Like, you feel so youthful. There's just a really youthful, bright energy coming over you at this time, Cappy, and you have to go with it, explore it. Um, it's like I keep feeling a rebirth of the old you. Like I said, who you were before this world told you who you should be. All right, let's get the next one. We got Naked Before the Stars. Okay, Cappy. I feel like y'all about to be on some bad bitch shit. um, Cappy, you have also low key been putting your career and your finances and your life and responsibility in general in front of your sexual desires. Um, as spiritual beings, we are sexual beings. So you can't keep doing that. But I don't know. Okay. This card says, accepting our own beauty in size, color, age, and fat. What do we see when we look in the mirror? Do we see something we like or something we dislike? Something we care or something we are a slave of? What do we compare ourselves to? To the stars of a media firmament leaking into our real life? To social models? to the beauty kings and queens of the eternal pageant, to our inner self, to the idea we had when we were younger, to the eyes of the people loving us. I wonder what feelings the words curvy, cute, chubby, fat, rounded arouse within us. If a smile or distaste or recognition. The quest for beauty is not an empty quest, even if it's not as deep as the ocean. Still, we shine. Our world becomes brighter, but we will always feel naked in front of the stars. We should just learn not to blush and stand proudly. Learn how to take a compliment too, Cappy. Okay? You um you are a sexual goddess, sexual god. And that is also a part of your manifestation power. And so you definitely have to start tapping into that sensuality. Because honestly, Capricorns, people don't know sensuality until they. Oh, if you haven't been with a Capricorn, honey, you are missing out. You guys are very sensual, sexual, titillating beings, okay? And so, like with you not being able to show that vulnerable side of you because you have been so stuck in your masculine role for so long, I feel like you're being called to explore that side of you. Get toys, pleasure yourselves, until you feel safe and comfortable enough to be with someone else. Okay, don't rush the physical connection just because of this portion of the reading. This is really talking about that self seduction. I think that you guys really need to explore. Okay, let's get another card, guys. This is so juicy. Okay, so since we talked about that, let's get something from the sexual tarot real quick. And keep it on the down low, because you know they be hating. Let's just see. Something that could help you guys explore your sexual energy, Cappies. Yeah, I told y'all this was going to be a long reading, so don't act like I didn't warn you guys. Okay? This shit gonna take like 20 hours to upload, so don't expect it to be up until like afternoon, like 2 o'clock PST tomorrow. Want to be with you, being honest. They like to see you together. Beautiful creature with a monster, small waist, all ass, your little attitude, bad. Okay, okay, you got cards in reverse. The first card you got in reverse was the Four of Earth. So it's almost like you be kind of like hiding, like I said, hiding your sensuality. The Four of Earth is like the Four of Pentacles. So it's time to release that energy. Dress sexy, Capricorn. Okay, show a little cleavage here and there. You ain't gotta be doing too much. But some of you, like I said, some of you guys are sexual beasts. So you know how to put on. It's time to put on. Stop being so reserved. Show your sensuality, your beauty. Express it. It's time to let it go. You got the Ace of Fire in reverse. Yeah. You holding back your passion. You holding back your sexual energy. Well, I mean, for some of you, I'm hearing you have to, because you've taken a vow of celibacy. And then for some of you guys, you aren't celibate by choice, but maybe you just haven't found anyone that you trust enough to enter your body, or for you to enter theirs, you know? Some of you guys are just really starting to refocus. So I feel like you are going to be releasing and letting go and being more in your sexual energy. Okay, let's get another one. But it's definitely time to let go. Yeah. Nine of Earth. Look at her. Ass out. Have your ass out, Cappy. Okay, show your ass. In all aspects. Okay, show your ass, Cappy. You've been playing it small for too long. It's time to show your ass, okay? Okay. It's okay. I'm just saying. Boy, I'm thirsty shit. Yeah, it's time to show your ass, girl. Now look, fellas, you ain't gotta show your ass too. All right, fellas, you could just start to really groom, really just manicure yourselves, fellas. Like really just start wearing that cologne again, dressing up good, feeling good, getting that cute little line up. Keep the beard though. Don't get too much of a line up because you don't want a receding hairline around this bitch. But fellas, y'all start to put on too. Okay, yeah. You got the Knight of Water. That's like the Knight of Cups we had in the Rider Waite earlier. It's time to really test the waters again. Okay, you see that horse behind him though? It's like test the waters. Don't worry. You still gonna be straight. You still gonna have a way out. Cause Capricorn, y'all be tripping. Y'all test the waters or check people temperature too. Y'all ain't innocent all the time, Cappy. I'm gonna drag y'all ass before this reading. Over. I done been all nice this whole damn time. But drag y'all in a minute. But y'all be like testing the waters and then be like, oh, nope, I didn't like that. I'm back on the horse. I'm out. So maybe you need that security. Maybe some of y'all been doing that so much that you ain't been able to tint a water. You ain't been able to dive deep. And like we talked about, you are the sea goat, so you need to dive deep sometimes, Gappy. Okay? You know how to swim. Shit, you know how to hold your breath. Sexual terror and got me. All right, that's enough. Well, what's the last sexual message for Capricorn, please, Spirit? Woo! Spirit threw it at me. Okay. Okay. 3 of water, 3 of air. Okay, you got the 10 of water coming out of the upright position. I'm sorry. All right, Lord, 10 of water and caught me up. Judgment. Okay, coming out of the upright position. And I feel like we're just gonna keep it 100. There is an ex or somebody you had a situationship with that just knows how to get you. Okay, they know the buttons to push. They know how to arouse you. Now with the 3 of water in reverse and the 3 of air in reverse, you're afraid to dive deep with this person again. And I feel like you're right, because I feel like with the 3 of water and the 3 of air in reverse, this person still has other people on the outside. And even if they do know how to push your sexual buttons and vice versa, it won't be a healthy turnout. Okay, you already had the 3 of swords earlier. So maybe you reminisce about this energy with this person. Maybe you reminisce about the encounters you and this person had. But listen, there will be somebody else that makes you feel sexually the way they did, and probably even better. Okay? So don't let that passion, that sexual passion, from somebody from your past trip you up, and then you jump yourself into a 3-party situation just because it's enticing and the sex feels good. Because Cappy, sometimes you guys like to indulge, okay? and you might pretend like you don't know this person got somebody else. You may pretend like you and this person have some out of this world ass connection, but you be lying to yourself, okay? And then you'll be betraying yourself. So don't fuck around and start tucking and ducking with somebody that you know got somebody. Ain't no but. Don't be like, oh, but. Ain't no but, yo. Ain't no but. You seen all the great abundance and stuff you guys had earlier in this reading? Why the hell would you risk all of that just because somebody got good D or got the good yoni? Like, that shit is stupid. Somebody said, now I'm loud. I told you I was going to drag your ass before this was over. It's been nice too long now. I got like an hour and 30 limit. An hour and 30-minute limit a day on how long I'm going to be nice. And we pressing it. Okay, let's get some other cards, guys. I know Cappy's like it raw. Y'all got a wicked ass sense of humor. That's why I fucks with y'all. Okay. Yeah, Cappy, you ain't slick. Now, come on. I know y'all be trying to do right shit, but y'all be trying to do bad shit too. And bad is all in the perception. But y'all be doing some bad shit too, Cappy. Now, keep it real. Y'all mind is a motherfucker. Cappy, y'all mind is crazy. You ever get into a mind of a Capricorn? You got the goddess of the moon here at the end, at the bottom of the deck, so that's like the high priestess vibe. Y'all mind is Cappy. If somebody was to tap your mind, okay, just say you could tap somebody's mind like you tap their phone. Woo, Cappy. Y'all be in some trouble. Y'all be in some trouble, Cappy. I know for a fact some of y'all will be in some trouble. Y'all hit that devil card for nothing. You damn right. Look, Cappy, stop trying to sell a fish water. I mean, I know you could do it, but your ass might drown in that same water you sold their ass. You better tighten up, Cappy. I ain't about to play with y'all tonight. You better tighten it up, Cappy. And if you're dealing with a water sign, they feel like it's all or nothing. They want to drown your ass already. They about to drown your ass already. Okay? If you're dealing with a water sign, I just heard, I don't even know why this message came up. They got a love-hate ass relationship. They hate to love your ass and they love to hate your ass. And that shit is not good, Cappy. It's not good. And whoever said they was dealing with a Libra, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to want to strangle their ass because of the way they think and communicate with you. All right? Your best bet if you're going to fuck with an air sign, Cappy, is an Aquarius or a Gemini. Gemini going to fuck the shit out of you and excite you, and y'all going to go on adventures and they ready to go. Gemini is always ready to go. An air sign, Aquarius, is going to mind fuck you real good. And they're going to know how to communicate with you. You guys both have that Saturnian bond. But it's just something about Cappies and Libras that just get a little toxic. And so you better be careful. Now, if you're going to fuck with a water sign, your best bet is a Cancer. Or, I don't know. That's even iffy. But I say Cancer because that's your direct opposite sign. And you guys kind of marry each other. You guys know how to give each other space. And then you guys, when y'all get together, it's a turn up. Every time I get with a Cancer, we turn the fuck up. Me and Cancers, I don't know. They just, I don't know. Cancers, they're caught in the water. And you guys are cardinal earth. So you and Cancers can fuck with each other as long as you guys can communicate and have sex. Okay? And have drinks together and cook and do things and see that works because there's a beautiful vibe. Okay? Now, if you're going to fuck with a fire sign, don't choose none of them. I don't know. Let me see. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know, Cappy. If you're going to fuck with a fire sign, I feel like you and Aries could be cool. And I feel like you and Sag could be cool. I don't know. I feel like you and Leo could be cool too. It just really depends because everybody's sign got so many different, flavors and aspects. If you're gonna fuck with a earth sign, Taurus all the way. Taurus all the way. Reason being because Taurus is damn near like the water sign of the fucking earth signs. Even though we are the sea goat. But Taurus is gonna hold you down. Taurus is going to ride with you through the bullshit. Taurus is gonna understand why you so hard on yourself and why you want security through financial gain. The reason why Taurus will understand that is because Taurus is very driven and ambitious themselves. But at the same time, Taurus is hard on themselves too, whether you see it or not. Behind closed doors, Tauruses cry over not being successful. Tauruses beat themselves up over not getting things done in a certain fashion. Tauruses like to nurture. They are the empress. They are the pentacles like you. So Taurus is a beautiful vibe sometimes. Like we say, there's all other aspects, Moon and Venus and Mercury and motherfucking Mars. But I say if you're a Capricorn, you need to fuck with a Taurus once or twice because they'll have your back, and Tauruses get it. Tauruses is like, oh, you got this project? Well, how can I help you advance it? How can I help you like make it bigger? How can I make it easier for you to get this shit done? Because Taurus is like to expand. They like expansion. They're the empress. So they like growth and abundance and birthing new ideas. So yeah. But I don't even know why I went to that spiel. Alright. So the first card you guys got was Goddess of the Moon. I hope I said earth, fire, water, and air. I think I did, guys. If I did, let me know. That's my song. Okay. Goddess of the Moon. Intuition, going within. This card shows an eternal spirit holding the bright, reflective moon and standing in front of the crystal clear waters of a sparkling waterfall. Her arms are stretched upward, receiving the light of the moon, the light of inspiration. Oh, and you know what? I have to say this. If you do fuck with a Libra and you're a Capricorn, the sex will be amazing. But the communication and the different ideas and shit like that is where it will fuck up if they're not an evolved Libra. Okay. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insight from your soul's point of view. Receiving the card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues. And now is the time to use it. The Goddess of the Moon brings you all sorts of information, from the mundane to the spectacular. For instance, you could get the urge to take a different route home from work and find out later that you've avoided a 3-hour traffic jam. Or you might have an idea for a great invention, a stock investment, or a spellbinding novel. This card could also indicate a significant blossoming of psychic ability and mediumship, even on a professional level. You are always blessed with the ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up. Get ready for the amazing inspiration this brings. Wow. Affirmation. I have a strong intuitive voice. I freely receive guidance and I understand and trust the messages I receive. So, yeah, Cappy, it's really time to start leaning on your intuition. Your intuition is spot on. So, if you've been feeling a type of way about some shit, you right. If you've been feeling like you need to just lay low and just like let things go and let things be, you're right. But you're really being guided, and we just talked about having your yoni in the moon, your body in the moon and the sun, being naked under the stars. So this is a whole cosmic ass vibe. This ain't no surface level shit. This ain't even talking about like no surface level shit. This is like your body is a whole fucking nerve. It's a whole, it's just like a receptor. It's time to tap in really that sensuality. It's what's really going to be divine for you. You gotta tap into that sensual energy. All right. Hostilities, number 26. Boom. Remember we talked about that Five of Swords? 26. That's an 8. All right, so look. As you tap in and get shit the way it's supposed to be, this hostility is coming towards you. This shit is already around you right now, Cappy, like we talked about earlier. Because of the changes you're making, because of the mode you have switched into. See, like I said earlier, people get so comfortable in your nurturing vibe that when you gotta switch up and be that goat and buck back, they don't like it. So there are some aspects, Cabby, where you might have to buck back, or you might have to send your sick your ancestors on people. Okay? All right. This card, number 26. This says, Ashay, it came right out. Defenses up, aggressive energy. This card shows a man raising his sword in readiness to do battle. When it comes upright, it reveals a situation where hostilities toward you are about to be or have already been engaged. The aggressive energy may be verbal or emotional, with someone in your environment being excessively critical, demanding, or hurtful. In a work or social situation, there may be backstabbing or out and out slander going on. And if you go back to the beginning of the reading, I said that shit. This is different from the deceit card because the hostile energies are more apparent, more overt. In fact, you may have been living with them for some time now. But whether this is new or old energy, now is the time to regain control. Allowing dishonoring treatment from others is an open invitation to the universe to send you more. It may feel risky, but you need to have the courage to stand up for yourself now and always. Yo, I don't like this card coming out in the upright. That pisses me off. I like when this card come up in reverse. But I'm not gonna reverse it for the sake of of some other shit. The bottom line is, my nigga, we had the Five of Swords already. And this is the same type of vibe. I'm telling you, and you had the Thief card. Be mindful of people trying to steal your joy at this time. People trying to poke the bear. People trying to draw you out into confrontation and conflict because they are in conflict with themselves. Mental conflict with themselves. I'm telling you, as you keep evolving, people are going to want to draw you out to see if you really are about that life. A lot of you Cappies are about that life, but Spirit is saying it's weird because Spirit saying something and my ancestors saying something else. Okay? I grew up old school. If I came home running from a fight, she would tell me either fight me or fight the person outside that's disrespecting you. So I had to go outside and fight. So I don't really know right now. The goddess of the moon is saying follow your intuition though. Don't listen to me on this. Don't listen to me on this, because my upbringing has shaped the way I view life. Just like why we say all the signs are different, because our upbringing really alters and conditions or whatever impacts whatever the way we see the world, and we deal with certain things. So I'm just saying, if somebody coming at you with a sword, don't come at them with a motherfucking hug, is what I'm saying. Somebody coming in to teeth your abundance, your happiness, your peace of mind, you better defend that shit. That's what I'm really saying. Now my spirit and my ancestor is agreeing on some shit, and I'm just listening. Okay? Don't let nobody come in on no BS. Okay, Cappy, like I told y'all earlier, you guys are very resilient. You can put up with a lot of stuff. You can take a lot of pain. You can be in the coldest of winter. You can be in the hottest of summers. But yo, don't let nobody just come in trying to punk you. Okay? I didn't got upset because we was chilling. But I'm just saying, I ain't upset though, because I'm cooling. But I'm just saying, I just low key pissed me off. Like, why you coming at Cappy with some hostilities, motherfucker? When quiet is kept, loud is spoken, Cappy ain't even worried about you. Cappy trying to keep the lights on, and yo punk ass out here, probably with the lights off, trying to mess with Cappy. Leave Cappy alone, man. Cause when Cappy pop and start to bug back, they gonna say to you, Cappy, that you overreacting, that you crazy, and that you this and that you that, and that you too sensitive, and da da da. Not taking into account all the shots your ass done took. I'm just saying, Cappy. Don't let nobody come in and try to get over on you. Don't be fucking gullible. Because sometimes, Cappy, you be gullible because you love a motherfucker and because you believe in them. And you always trying to tell somebody how great they is and show and level them up when they around you and exalt them when they around you. You always trying to make somebody feel how great they are and show them their power. And when you do that shit, people look at you like you weak sometimes. Like, oh, they showing me all my power. That mean I got power over them. Let me make it clear, you ain't never got power over a Capricorn, okay? They just believe in you. That's it. Ain't no fancy shit. They just believe in you. So they showing you your power. They're not saying to you, I'm showing you your power. That means I have none. No, they're saying to you, I'm powerful, so I'm going to show you your power too. Like I tell y'all all the time on the high priestess readings, the collective readings, the random readings, but blah, blah, blah. Iron sharpens iron. And people don't understand that when they mix in with you, Cappy. They don't see that you iron, so you trying to sharpen them. They see that you are a dull ass knife, and then they can just kind of like stick it in your back or some shit. But anyway, let's get to the next cards. We've been on a roll. We're going to keep rolling. I'm trying to use the cards I never really use for you guys because, you know. Oh, yeah, these. Hey, this deck is huge. That's what she said. So I'm gonna have to shuffle a little freestyling. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, both in the upright position. Oh, what's up, M? Oh my God, M. You know what, M? Okay, take a pause, y'all. I gotta shout out M and Jessica. Look, M, my bad. You messaged me last week, and my motherfucking ass replied, and then forgot to reply back. I apologize, M. You know I fuck with you. I got the product you want. I got the time slot you want. Just keep fucking with your girl, M. I love your ass, M. You know I love you, M. You've been rolling with me from the beginning, M. All right. So the first card you guys got out was Destroyer in the upright position. This says light attributes, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. Yes, Cappy. That death card. You are definitely transforming into a new vibe, man. That Ten of Wands in reverse, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life with that Fool card. So yes, Cappy, yes. It's a wrap for the bullshit. You are ready to move forward. I feel like you are gonna be causing tower moments in your own life just to show motherfuckers you about that life. Like you about to just be um canceling people's checks. This is a fucking volcano erupting. Okay, like I said, when you've had enough, you've had enough. And you've had enough, Cappy. Okay? Mm-hmm. Your next card is Poet in the upright position. Light attribute expresses soul insights in symbolic language. And what did we say earlier? It's time to get back to that artistic nature of you, Cappy. A lot of you guys are writers, good with words. You have beautiful voices. You can sing, you can spit, you can write, spoken word, all types of stuff. You're writers, journalists, novelists. Oh my God. It's time to get back to that. It's time to get back to that. Destroy that bullshit and make way for your artistic ventures, man. Look at this. This card is extremely beautiful. Look how amazing she looks. Okay, Cappy? It's time to get back to that. It's time to get back to that. Okay. I like that. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. All right, let's get something else for y'all. We got like 2 more decks and then we done, Cappy. I know y'all like, this bitch been talking all night. I don't care. All right. Okay, I want to dig deep. I feel like y'all need some occult type energy for you to really make some shit stick to your ribs. Ribs. Thank you guys, y'all. Thank you guys. Y'all needed this though, Cappy. Y'all needed a purge. Y'all needed a voice besides your own, Cappy. Y'all did. Y'all did. Y'all needed a voice. Because y'all been being too modest. Y'all been being way too modest, Cappy. Feel like people been playing y'all left and right, left and right. It's playing you. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, this shit like it's gonna be heavy. That's what he said. On number 8. What I like about these cards is that they don't say anything on the front of them. So we all learning this shit together. All right, this is some shadow like energy. This is some infinite ass energy I feel like going on. All right. Okay, this is gonna be a little long, y'all, so bear with me. Number 8. Goals dedication, process. When we are motivated by goals that have deep meaning, by dreams that need completions, by pure love that needs expressing, then we truly live life. In a larger metaphysical sense, our journey through life is said to be full of transformation from an imperfect, corruptible state towards a perfect, healthy, and everlasting state. What does not kill us makes us stronger. Thus, painful or difficult changes that we endure can, in theory, burnish us in a spiritual sense to a high golden shine. We can also seek out knowledge, opportunity, and challenge. It is not necessary to merely allow life to happen to us. In this scene, an alchemist serves an analogy for striving to achieve an end goal through study, experimentation, dedication, and perseverance. His facial markings trace the beginning and end points of his quest from his base lead. His quest from base lead through its various stages of purification of soul to gold. The symbol for gold appears in the center of his forehead, where the third eye chakra is perceived to be. This card is a reminder to stay focused on the goal and to continually apply the required self-discipline. It will be all worth it in the end. Ashe. Come through, spirit. Oh my God. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I'm telling you, you are evolving in such a beautiful light, Cappy. I'm telling you, man. It's all going to be worth it. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. All right, let's get our last two cards, guys, and then we'll be done. Yeah. No, we ain't coming. We here. We here, babe. We here. We are here. All right, let's see. Let's make these last two good. Let's make these last two good. Okay. Y'all are here, Cappy. What the hell? You guys have showed up and showed out tonight. Okay? Surrender fear. Surrender your attachment to results. Okay? Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. Look, Cappy, like Spirit been saying all night, take things slow. Do, like, just chill. But step into your power. Don't be afraid to show who you are, even if it's, like I said, show a little cleavage, talk a little shit. I mean, you ain't got to do it all in one night. Take baby steps to stepping into that power, but definitely step into it. Don't be afraid of who you are. See, a lot of you Cappies, and I feel this little thing inside my chest right here. Y'all get this powerful ass surge of information, feeling, knowing, a vibe, an emotion. It's just like this weird ass. It's a frequency that can't even be named, and it strikes you in your heart chakra, and it makes you feel so many different types of emotions, and then sometimes the emotion that you choose is to not feel at all. Don't do that. That's fear. That's fear of diving deep. You have to overstand and get comfortable with that sea goat energy, because you're extremely comfortable and dominant within your earthly goat energy climbing those mountains. But then when that sea goat energy hits you guys, some of you guys, you get fucking scared. And that's why it's saying surrender fear, because that seagull vibe, yo, that seagull vibe is synonymous to the earth goat vibe, but then it has its own separate identity of just this like deep ass feeling that may take you sometimes, Capricorn. It'll send your ass, and then you don't be knowing how to feel about it. Mm-hmm. All right, surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. And we talked about this earlier. You even had that four of water in reverse, talking about that sexual energy that you're also holding on to. There's just a lot of shit you got to dive deep to right now, Cappy. See, you got to dive deep to it to be able to let it go. And once you dive deep and experience it, one thing about you Capricorns that you may know and you may not know is once you allow yourselves to dive deep into this certain feeling, realm, thought process, a whole sequence of letting go, it's like the Lucy effect, to where you just absorb all of that energy from that space, that thought process, that energy, whatever, and then your mind and your body and your spirit being the main charge of this energy, transmutes it instantly, or absorbs it instantly, or reads it instantly. It's like sitting a book on your lap and then not even turning the pages, but absorbing all of the information from that book. Like, you guys have this weird ass connection, like I said, to the occult and to the unknown, but it takes you letting go of fear of tapping into that. All right, let's get the last cards, guys. I done said that 2 times. I don't want to be looking like a motherfucking liar. Okay, these are the last 2 cards, guys. But damn, Cappy, you guys are on to something. And whoever sees this reading tonight, it's meant for them to see it. If something should happen and you don't see it ever again, it wasn't meant for you. Or whatever. Telling you, Happy, some of you guys are being planted and placed in the right moment and space. You guys are learning that you have an avatar, you have a spirit being, and you have a otherworldly being. And you about to learn how to merge the 3. Okay? And I got some food waiting on me already cooked. Oh, I'm like happy about a lot of things. Y'all know I'm a foodie shit. I'm working on getting me an air fryer right the fuck now. All right. Oh, and the Instapot shit. I want an Instapot bag, guys, and an air fryer bag. It's like, I don't even know which one to buy first. Like, I don't even know. Like, okay. Anyway, back to y'all. I love y'all. Okay. You got number 28, which breaks down to 10. A beautiful new beginning and a gracious end. Death and the Maiden. Invasion, boundaries, violated, dominance. Ooh. All right, let's read this. Let's read this. This motherfucker says, there is a very out of balance relationship between you and another at this time. It may be that you are death, taking too much and imposing on another, and all the while blind as the skeleton to the truth. Or it may be that you are the maiden and have no defenses against another who is draining you, claiming all the while to love you. You may have been drawn into the drama and color and an entertainment of a relationship that is full of highs and lows and passion. But you are now discovering that it is tiring, draining, and lacking in respect. It is time to truthfully assess this relationship and take steps to be safer, more protected, and more respected. Do not attempt to convince death of its problems. Those real people will only draw closer, cling harder, and convince you that you have a problem and not them. That you have a problem, not them. You may feel fear as to what they will do once you separate from them, as they are vindictive and malicious. Freedom is worth the trial of separating. Ask yourself, is this relationship healthy for me? If the answer is no, you must take steps to go. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to read this shit again because no. All right. Death and the Maiden. Invasion, boundaries, violated, dominance. There is a very out of balance relationship between you and another at this time. It may be that you are death, taking too much and imposing on another, and all the while blind as a skeleton to the truth. Or it may be that you are the maiden and have no defenses against another who is draining you, claiming all the while to love you. You may have been drawn into the drama and the color and the entertainment of a relationship that is full of highs and lows and passion, but you are now discovering that this is tiring, draining, and lacking in respect. It is time to truthfully assess this relationship and take steps to be safer, more protected, and more respected. Do not attempt to convince death of its problems. Those real people will only draw closer, cling harder, and convince you that you have a problem, not them. You may feel fear as to what they will do once you separate from them, as they are vindictive and malicious. Freedom is worth the trial of separating. Ask yourself, is this relationship healthy for me? If the answer is no, then you must take steps to go. Man, Five of Swords in the hostilities card that we talked about earlier. See, the people that you are going to be separating against are, like we talked about that in the hostilities card, out and out slander and backstabbing and all this bullshit. They already been doing that. But once you start to separate yourself from them, oh honey, they really gonna turn up. They really gonna turn up. Oh well. Mildew fairy. Time to clean up. I could have swore we had a different card and then, you know what? Whatever. I'm gonna read Mildew Fairy because apparently it's time to clean some shit up with the Mildew Fairy. When she come out, it's time to clear away from all that bullshit that's been going on and that's been lingering around for too long. Like I said, y'all waking from some damn slumber. Anyway, Think of ways to decrease mildew fairy. Number 15, which breaks down to 6. Time to clean up. Think of ways to decrease stagnant moisture, stuck emotions, and increase airflow, fresh thinking in your home and environment. When the mildew fairy comes to pay a visit, it's likely things are a little stagnant, a little over emotional, and that fresh new air and thoughts need to be brought into the clear situation. Need to be brought in to clear up the situation. She can mean a fresh way of thinking or a fresh point of view or a release of emotions that could be pooling in one area. Her appearance never means covering up. It means working with the environment you find yourself within. Like the mildew fairy said, a little of her can be medicine, and a great deal of her can be maddening. When she turns up, where she turns up will tell you lots about what needs a new approach in your life. If she is inside, lurking in cupboards or in the bathroom, instead of decorating pebbles by a pond, you know that the presence of unhelpful energy needs to be addressed, not rationalized and excused, and never ignored. Oh my gosh. Yeah, guys. That's it. That's the last card. Stop ignoring the bullshit. Okay? Stop giving the benefit of the doubt to people who only keep bringing doubt. Okay? It's time to clean up the bullshit, man. That's around you, that's in your environment, that has to do with the associations and friendships and family members. All that shit, it's time to clear it up. When the mildew fairy represents herself, she is saying, like, yo, it's some stagnant ass dank energy that's around you. Yeah, it's time to clean it up, y'all. Clean it up, Cappies. All right, because sometimes with you guys' resilience and ability to be in the coldest of winters and the hottest of summers and heats and deserts, you guys put up with dumb shit and keep shit festering. All right, it's time to clear that out. All right, gang. Y'all know I love you. And I love all the people who are not Capricorns, Capricorn sons, for tuning in. I love all the people who came in just to be my moderators, even though they aren't Capricorns either. Yeah, man. But I'm just saying, Cappy, you guys got some beautiful transformations going on in your life. A lot of abundance, this, that, and the third. You know, time to make space for it. Also, my schedule is fucked up right now, man. You know, I know a lot of you guys are trying to book with me, and I got like 4 pages, and I can barely get to all the messages. Look, I'm only one person, and I didn't even plan for everybody to be hitting me up. Like, I didn't plan for it. I was just sharing my gift with y'all motherfuckers. So if you try to get a reading with me, know you gonna get your reading. If you patient with me and get fuck with my schedule being weird sometimes, I'm gonna get you your reading. I ain't trying to play with you. So yeah, guys. Thank you. Thank everybody that tuned in. Shout out to my moderators. Thanks to all my standing subbies, my new subbies. I said stubbies, my new subbies, and my supporters. I love you guys so much. I'm buzzed, about to go eat my food and knock out, guys. So I'll see you guys on Instagram and Twitter. I love you so much. Thank you guys so much for sticking in for this like 2-hour ass reading just for Capricorn. And yes, Cappy, you can have shit, and you are in divine order for blessings and success right now. And thank you guys again. All right, sending you love, peace, and balance.